Hello you gorgeous people of the interwebs, I hope you're having a fandabby daisy day. I'm Gwenny and I love luxury in all of its glorious forms, and today I'm very excited because I'm going to share with you my Alexander McQueen collection. Before I show you all the goodies, please give this video a thumbs up. Hit subscribe, ring my bell if you like my brand of ramblings. If you want to give this video a thumbs down, then feel free to do so. But if you do, I would love it if you left me a comment in the comment section to tell me why you didn't like it, so I can improve and make better content for you guys. I am such an idiot. I am so sorry. I'm such an idiot. Right, let's get into the show and tell. I am going to go with my favoured approach, which is chronological, because it's got the word logical in it, and I like to try and be logical where possible. This, and I will include some mod shots. This is my first ever Alexander McQueen scarf. It's the right way around for me. It's got a McQueen there in the corner, and it is a load of skulls that have like a little rose and a wing, so every other one has got a wing on it. Absolutely beautiful. It speaks to the biker chick in me. I have got my motorbike licence. I am not allowed to buy a motorbike because hubby doesn't trust the other road users. He trusts me. I've been riding bikes since I was 16. Had a big gap in the middle, but anyway, I digress. This really spoke to the biker chick in me. I love it. It's black, it's got a little flash of red, and it is called, I don't know what its official name is, because this is the only one that I was not able to find any information whatsoever for on the interwebs. But this was my first scarf. I bought it in 2011, I believe, or on my birthday in 2010, and I bought it from the Bicester Village outlet. Still one of my favourites. This is Blossom Chiffon. Whoa, look at that, with a little butterfly. How beautiful is that? Now, I bought this one because I thought I'd go for something a little bit more ladylike. And this is probably my least worn one for that very reason. I'm not really a very floral kind of girl, but I do think it's absolutely glorious. So beautiful. Picked this one up also at Bicester Village, and something I discovered as I was going through all of my bits and pieces was I try and keep all the bits and pieces for these, and I noticed, still got the receipt on the tag, it actually says outlet on the item name. Now, there has been a lot recently about the quality of items that some brands will create specifically for the outlet market. Don't know if this was created specifically for the outlet market.
Edit Gwenny here. I suspect that's not actually the case, and that the label has been changed to show that it is now on sale at the outlet. The reason being, every time I've visited the Bicester Village outlet, I have recognised stock as past season, and the store isn't stacked to the rafters like some of the other brands.
Right, so I picked that one up in early 2012, and we had a bit of a gap where I didn't get any new Alexander McQueen scarves. Whoops. But I went into London for an interview, and I thought, while I'm here, at the end of 2016, I thought, while I'm here, I'm going to take a stroll down Bond Street, see what looks good. And obviously I went into the Alexander McQueen store, and I saw this scarf. I don't know if it's going to pick up. Oh yes, look at that. This scarf is the Softly scarf. It is a winter scarf. It is very loosely woven wool, backed onto a sort of chiffon, if you can see that detail there, backed onto a chiffon backing. It is absolutely glorious. Looks fantastic over my leather jacket, and in fact I wore this when I went to London for my birthday last December, and it's showcased in the final photo of my birthday shopping haul. extravaganza. Now at this point I need to point out to you that I am really naughty. Yes, I'm a naughty girl. And you can see that there are no labels on any of my scarves, and that's because they drive me absolutely nuts. Now I know I can take this one off, and I should be leaving the Alexander McQueen one off for authentication purposes. I'll always keep them with the original card, or in the case of this one, because that was a gift, this one, yes, hubby bought me that one for Christmas. This one I bought for myself from Liberty, and I've kept it with the receipt and everything. So I know I shouldn't take off all of the tabs, but they absolutely drive me nuts. So it doesn't matter how I put the scarf on, the bit that's always prominent, the bit that's always sticking out is this little thing, and it drives me absolutely spare. So that was my that was a Christmas present from 2016. In 2017 I bought this scarf for myself from Liberty in the sale, which I think was still going on. Oh no, it must have been January. And this is the Battle of the Skulls. Battle of the Skeletons even, I do apologise. And if you can see, it's a lovely print with, it's quite macabre, I suppose. There's a lot of animals eating each other and things like that. But again, it's got that colourway that I love so much, which is black, grey, with a little pop of red. Oh, it makes me feel fabulous. This is probably one of my most worn scarves. The next scarf is mostly a birthday present from one of my best friends. And she had originally bought me a double wrap skull bracelet from Alexander McQueen because she thought it would really suit me, and the reason that she thought that it would really suit me is because she'd already seen me wearing one. So it was an accidental duplication. I was able to go back to the store, and happily my normal client advisor was the one that she saw. I said, is it okay if I return this and change it for something else? She said, yeah, fine. So I returned the bracelet and I picked up this stunner. This is the only Alexander McQueen skull scarf that I have that has the classic Alexander McQueen skulls on it. And I picked this out because it is all sorts of leery, pink and red and pink and pale pink and dark pink and coral pink, and I absolutely love it. My hair was hot pink at the time, so it was a little bit on the clash-tastic side. Now this is a slightly different fabric. This is a chiffon silk, I believe, and so this is you can see the well, you might not be able to see it on the camera, but you can actually see the lines where this is woven together. Absolutely gorgeous. So that was late 2017. For Christmas 2017, my husband decided to try and push me outside of my comfort zone, and do remember I had hot pink hair at this time. That kind of hot pink hair at this time. He wanted to push me outside of my comfort zone, and he bought me this kind of tomato red. This is the graffiti wool scarf. One of the reasons is because of the bunny on it. Now I've mentioned it before, my Chinese star sign is a rabbit, so I tend to have lots of bunny things. It is fabulously soft, and it's so easy to sort of put on and then maybe sort of tuck under my leather jacket or something. It looks absolutely fantastic. This does have a few little snags in it, if you can see, if it's picking up on the camera. But those snags are there from being worn heavily, wearing crossbody bags, maybe with a bit of chain that's got caught in there or something like that, caught in my earrings, when I've had it particularly tucked up. The quality of this though is absolutely fantastic, and it's not like one of the Louis Vuitton scarves that pulls as soon as you get it out of the packet. On my last day of working in London in January 2018, I went a bit crazy. I thought, I'm not going to be coming into central London. I was working in Soho, so I was so close to Bond Street, it was ridiculous. Bond Street and Oxford Street. It was right on the doorstep. So I thought I would make the most of my last day working in London and buy a lot of stuff. I went to Liberty, I picked up my box bag 16 in the sale, which was ridiculously priced. It was like a third of the RRP, so I had to buy that. I'll do a video on that one at some point. It's so cute, I love it. I went to Louis Vuitton, I picked up my mini pochette accessoire. I also picked up a favourite, but I didn't like it, so I actually took it back a little while later. And I went to Alexander McQueen and I picked up 2 scarves. This is one of them. This is the Party Skull scarf. It's got lots of skulls, lots of stars, very party atmosphere. Now this is again another kind of fabric where it's kind of a, I don't know what it is. I didn't even look this up. Should have looked this up. It's lovely. It's not silk though. It's kind of more chiffony, woolly. It's got that kind of feathered. It's probably got silk in it. I don't know. But this is much more of a cash scarf, and I love it because it is so party. It's a bit colourful and it draws people in. They look at it and they go, oh, isn't that lovely? And then they go, oh, it's covered in skulls, and I'm like, yeah, it's covered in skulls. I love it. The other scarf that I picked up that day in Bond Street is this Witchcraft Stole. And you can see this is a very sheer fabric, and again it's got a bit of bunny action on it, or hares if you want to be pedantic, and some snakes and things like that. I bought this specifically to wear for an evening event, and I have never worn it because when I added it to my outfit, my husband said that it made me look instantly 30 years older, which I thought was interesting. I think it was more the fact that it was a sheer scarf with an evening dress, less the fact that it's an Alexander McQueen scarf, because I don't think anyone could look at that and go, oh yeah, that's definitely an old lady scarf. So this has still yet to be worn. I don't know if I could wear it just as a, maybe I could wear it, what do you think, as an everyday scarf? Oh, look at that embroidery. It's embroidered only on one side. So that's the back of it, and that's the front of it with the Alexander McQueen. And now we get back to the silk scarves. This is the Zodiac, and you can see it's got a big skull in the middle, and then all around the side it's got sort of symbols and symbology and stuff like that. This one I bought, these are my last 2 scarves, and I bought them both pre-loved from the same lady, from one of the Facebook groups. These were box fresh, they were still in their packaging, they still had the tags attached and everything. I don't know who her contacts are, but I appreciated them greatly. There's the Alexander McQueen on it there. So I picked this one, not only because I really like the print, but because it was just plain black and white, and there's a little bit more white on it. And I just thought, oh, tuck that in. I'm really liking pulling my scarves up very close to my neck. I don't know why. Is that an age thing? I'm in my mid-40s now. Is that what you do? Oh look, I've left a thing on this one, and wouldn't you know, it's sitting in the most prominent place visible. That is why I tend to take them all off. Right, we'll sort that one out. So there you go, plain black and white, absolutely glorious, love it. Bought that one for myself. This one came from the same lady, and husband bought it for me for my birthday. This is the Animalia, glorious, rich, royal blue colour, and it is basically combining 2 of my favourite things, which is an Alexander McQueen silk scarf and leopard print with skulls going all round the edge. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, this was box fresh, it was still in its wrapping, it was still had tags attached. There you go. Oh, what a glorious colour. This looks amazing with a white v-necked t-shirt, jeans, and my leather jacket and my Doc Martens. Beautiful. So all in all, I have 10 Alexander McQueen scarves, and you may say, how many Alexander McQueen scarves does a girl need? And I'm going to say at least 2 more, because I would love to have a classic Alexander McQueen skull in silk, not this, but in silk, in white, but with black skulls. I would be happy with a black and white in the same way that this has got pink and red and white and stuff on it. I'd be happy with black and grey, sorry, not black and white, because a white skull wouldn't show up on a white background. But I would absolutely love one of those. And the other thing I would love is the beating heart skeleton shawl, which is a massive oversized piece that I saw in store on my birthday last December. It's quite expensive though. It's over £600, which for a scarf is quite a lot. But those are two that there's one specific and there's one that I haven't ever seen but I want. So please make that white scarf for me, Alexander McQueen, so I can buy that. And then maybe I'll have Alexander McQueen scarf piece, if such a thing exists. That is it for my Alexander McQueen scarf collection today. Let me know what you thought of it. Are any of the designs ones that really stand out and leap out at you? If you did enjoy this video, please do let me know what you liked in the comment section down below. Give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, ring my bell, and I'll see you for the next one. In the meantime, stay home, stay safe, and stay fan-dabby-dozy. Bye-bye!